going to talk about in this video, we're going to go back, we're going to elaborate a little bit more on the headlock escape. Since the headlock is one of the most common positions that in any kind of street fight or any kind of altercation, especially if somebody doesn't know what they're doing, it's a really natural position just to grab the head. And we call this the old schoolyard headlock. I call this we have the headlock and then we have the reverse headlock. And we're going to talk about the reverse headlock as well today. So I'm going to have Andy here. He's going to turn here. And what's going to happen is he's going to throw this haymaker as I come in here, just like this, right? And sometimes he steps forward with this leg here, right? And I end up here, just like so, okay? Let's do that whole motion again. So a lot of times I'm coming in here, he throws the haymaker, I'm here, and look, he turns here. What's going to happen here is a lot of times Andy, he might try to punch me in the face from here, right? And it's really hard to block because, your hand isn't much of a blocker here. He's going to punch right through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the bicep so he can't punch anymore, right? He continues to hold. Go ahead. Hold your grip here. I'm going to grab his wrist. I'm going to step my left leg through. I'm going to look to the sky, just like so, bumping my hip. You see how I bump my hip? Don't try to lift this over your head. It's a big mistake everybody makes. If this guy is really strong, you're not going to lift this over your head. What I'm going to do is after I bump my hip, I'm going to step my left leg back, and I'm going to duck my head underneath, grabbing. I grab his wrist here, just like this. And I'm going to turn him just so you can see how I grab his wrist here, right? And now what I do is I feed this hand through to his back, like so, okay? We're going to show this one more time. I'm going to have Andy here. He's going to throw his big punch. I come in, boom, I'm here, right? He grabs the headlock, okay? He goes to punch me here. I'm going to stop the punch by putting this hand here on the bicep. I'm going to take my left leg, and I'm going to drive my left leg through. I'm going to look up to the sky, right? Twisting my body, okay? Making my chest go outward, right? Now I'm going to bump my hip into his back thigh. I'm going to take my lead leg, step back, and duck under. Now we're going to turn a little bit to show you. I have this grip here, and I can come underneath. A little bit of a different angle. He's going to be here, just like so. I step in. Okay, he grabs me here, right? Look from behind here. I step my leg in. I bump up like so. I step my leg back underneath. I grab. This hand comes up, and I'm here. One more time. I'm here. He goes to throw. Boom, I come in. Right? Okay? I grab the arms so he doesn't punch me in the face. Right? I step my leg through. I bump up, just like so. Right, my left leg steps back. I'm here, look at my arm here. I come through, and here we go. This is your second headlock escape. Okay, welcome back. This is our next video. This will be your third addition to your headlock escape. So we're gonna enter the same way we just entered. When I take Andy to the ground, he's still gonna have a headlock. And so I'm going to have to escape the headlock, and I'm going to give you a choke from there, okay? So we're going to be here in our stances here. I'm here. So Andy goes to throw his big punch. I come in, and he steps, and he grabs me in a headlock here. And he's just like wrestling around with this headlock here, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm having a hard time getting the first one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hand here, this hand here, I'm going to reach underneath his chin. My right hand reaches the back of his leg here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step back, and I'm going to pull him down, just like so. He's still holding on the headlock. I'm just going to position him a little bit here. I want to make sure that from here, I post my hands. This way he can't roll me, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my leg over to what's called a technical mount, okay? Once I get to the technical mount here, I'm going to make a frame, my other hand on the wrist, and I'm going to drive forward with my shoulders. A lot of people complain about their neck here, but if you drive your body forward, he'll break, okay? It's your shoulders doing the work, okay? Let me show this one more time. Andy comes up. So we're here, okay? I come in, he throws, 1. He catches me here, we wrestle. We're here, okay? My left hand comes over and grabs underneath his chin. My right hand comes to the back of his thigh, like this, like a cup. I step my left leg back as I pull him to right here. Boom, just like that. Once we're here, right, I'm gonna just position Andy a little bit here, okay? I post my hand so he doesn't roll me. I can get rolled here, look. Yeah, you see, right, okay? I'm gonna take my leg over, frame, drive my shoulders forward. Look, walk up high. This way I can break with the pressure on his face without hurting my neck. Guys, this is your last video, your change out video. I'm gonna give you what we call the gift wrap. It's a really good move. Also, it's really good for self-defense. It's really good for MMA. It's good for a lot of things, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, we ended up here, we just broke from the last video. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna go underneath his head, and I'm gonna grab his wrist, just like this, okay? Once I grab his wrist, I can even grab this wrist here, he's stuck. Try to move, Andy, it's really, really, really hard, right? Very difficult. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna feed it underneath, and I'm gonna take it right in his carotid artery here, just like that. And as I pull this left arm, I drive this this chop, like a karate chop, right into his carotid artery, and look, he will tap, okay? So this part right here is going into his carotid artery. Also, guys, for MMA, boom, boom, bang, elbows, elbows, MMA ready, boom. You see, okay? It's MMA, right, okay? Self-defense, maybe, maybe not, okay? I come here, I take my hand through, I put my chop in his throat, and squeeze like so. Okay, this is your gift wrap right here. Okay, this is your gift wrap position. Okay, this is your second angle to the gift wrap. Okay, you might be able to see a little bit better. Just take notice that the choke is going to be here in the carotid artery. I'm going to use my chop hand here to go right into his carotid artery. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to take, once again, this left hand, I'm going to come underneath his head, grab his wrist. I'm going to take this right hand, I'm going to come up, and I'm going to feed it right on his carotid artery, just like this. And I'm gonna squeeze, just like so. So one more time, I grab this here, I take this right hand, it comes underneath, right? It goes on the carotid artery, like so, like a karate chop, and I squeeze, I pull as my right hand drives into his carotid. You also can hold the person here for help, just in case, you know, like say you got into a scuffle with somebody and you don't want to hurt them, and this guy, you just can't contain him. You can control him here just like so. He can't move. And that's your